Alright, we are rolling.
Right, so we're gonna talk about some very funny moments here. We're gonna start with, in my opinion, one of the funniest moments, Tony talking llama to Cass, Survivor Kagayan.
I gotta now talk llama. Another funny Survivor moment was pretty much every moment with Greg in Survivor Borneo, including this one that was not actually aired, was Greg and his tribe voting for Probst. He got really mad. I kind of wish that one aired.
A funny recent moment I like to bring up, even though this involves my good old boy JD getting just tossed in the dirt. It was JD and Shan for the Uwa tribe competing in a challenge. JD just shouts, Kobe, and tosses it in the basket and fucking misses. And when the Uwa tribe loses immunity, Shan goes up in his face and screams, Tribal!
And then sinks it. Yeah, even though JD got screwed, that was a funny moment.
Another very funny moment. I like to bring this up every time I watch China, the first episode. A chicken's vote off. He just screams,
I'd say another funny moment. This is back to Survivor Borneo. Greg had just been voted out and the first ever member of a Survivor jury. The fake crying that ensued was hilarious. I thought he was crying for real.
Greg was a freaking
Dude, he was so funny though. Greg talks into a coconut and thinks it's a phone.
And hey, the hot girl eventually shacked up with the village idiot.
Yep.
No.
Greg and Colleen.
Hey, trust me, you don't want to be in Greg's position too.
I mean, yeah, it's Colleen we're talking about. Survivor's original sweetheart.
Alright. A funny moment to me, in my opinion, it's because it was the first of its kind, was Johnny Fairplay's Fuck You voting confessional.
Yeah, it was so simplistic, but it was so funny.
It was the first of its kind, too, because, back in the day when you had eliminations, this was far from the point of Crystal shouting her vote in a bone. Voting confessionals were usually respectful. Even then, the really mean-spirited ones were still kind of respectful, like Kelly's and Lexus towards each other, and then Robin Sesternino's just other verbal smackdowns of people. But it got to the point where Johnny Fairplay just screamed F you at a voting confessional at Sean.
I mean, his name is Johnny Fairplay, but he doesn't play fair.
Someone got featured on the Funny 115, number 80, when Dara and Fairplay were competing in the Gross Smooth Challenge. And Dara just absolutely shoots down Fairplay. Okay, so we actually referenced that scene in Survivor versus Russia. We might have another clip after this. It might be I don't know what the final clip tonight should be besides this.
Yeah, another funny Fairplay moment in our stories is Fairplay and his addictions, if you know what I mean.
Fairplay has a crippling addiction to carne asada.
I guarantee he just heard you say carne asada and jumped down his stairs.
Oh god. Fairplay, don't hurt me, I don't have any carne asada.
Like, dude, he could be sleeping like a baby. You barely whisper carne asada and he goes insane.
Very funny moment, in my opinion. Survivor Code Wrong. It was Nick and Michelle, the Beauty Tribe. And they were on charge after Neil had been medevaced. And so Michelle, her and Nick, the self-described pretty girls, were trying to see who they'd go with. The self-described pretty girls were trying to find out who to vote with tonight. Either the jocks, aka Bronze Tribe, or the valedictorians, the self-proclaimed Beige Tribe. Another really funny moment, in my opinion, was a confessional by Mandy Dermanthe herself, where she just absolutely mocked Amanda Kimball.
The other voting confession I liked was when Penner was voting for Denise. He just goes up to the voting booth, yells, "Denise!" and then walks back like nothing happened.
What about the Tribal got voted off?
Another voting confessional I liked was Parvati's thoughts on Eric, and how Eric is the dumbest survivor ever.
Do you want me to do the impression?
Yes, please, we're still recording.
Here we go.
It's Nickel.
This is Nickel. I should do the joke. Hold on.
Let me kind of tell you, you can better explain the joke. So you can better understand the joke.
Okay, here's the joke.
How do you, not tell how, just tell me how you spam or spell pigtails. Is it pigtails?
Figtayls.
Big T-A.
YLS. So it's an absolute bunch of spelled tails, but you know. It sounds like the name of a shitty cat that you keep alive.
The cat that you keep alive because you love it. Alright.
Jeff, you're probably laughing.
Yup.
Alright, so, now, the Parvati impression is built
I
up.
can do a Parvati impression.
No, you cannot. You suck at it.
Oh, yeah, let's do one.
No, that's just a Parvati impression. You're right.
Dude.
Alright, I got one. Crazy. You'll officially go down as the dumbest survivor ever. In the history of Survivor. Ever.
This is
Yes!
the best match ever.
Good comic book guy impression. But yeah, I can do some pretty good Survivor impressions.